Alright, welcome back to the channel. You know I don't like long introductions. Let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. I don't like when they don't flip out. When they flip out is my favorite. Lord have mercy. Okay, we get it, friend, we get it. Okay, what we got here? Okay, could you give me more about the moon card? More about the moon card. Okay. So there are some secrets. This might be about somebody who embodies the King of Wands energy. All right, so we have somebody who has some secrets. There's this King of Wands energy, may have something hidden from them. This person is passionate. This person is in an authoritative position. I mean, it seems like they're trying to use their authoritative position for good. This might be a career that someone's in. Let's see what else. Seven of Cups. Give me some energy on the Seven of Cups. There's something hidden from this person, and they have a lot of decisions or a lot of options, but they're standing their ground. What are they standing their ground in? What are they fighting against? What are they fighting against? A Queen of Wands in reverse energy. Can you give me a little bit more about this King of Wands and this Moon card? Give me more about this King of Wands and this Moon card. There might be a Cancer involved. There also might be a Libra involved. They may have those placements. Okay. So something about someone's past. There's a secret in someone's past. And someone had a lot of options, but it seems like they were standing their ground with someone who wasn't, someone who was very explosive, self-centered, diva energy. Two of Swords. With this person, you may be fighting against this person. Four of Wands. Somebody's no longer in a happy state with something. I'm getting that someone chose someone that wasn't really for them. And this has to deal with somebody's childhood. Somebody might be mimicking a childhood relationship. I have a very small theory, which, lots of people have a similar theory, that a lot of people seek out relationships that mimic, what they received as love as a child. Or they may be playing out dynamics with siblings as well. And this is not like, it's not like you have romantic, feelings for your siblings or romantic feelings for your mom or dad or whoever raised you. It's not that. It's that this type of very, depending on the dynamics you had with them, if they were very toxic or strenuous, somebody may be playing out that same role they had with that person in their childhood. Someone's made a decision, to listen to their higher self about this situation, and the situation is very toxic. Like it's more like it's not just an obligation, but it is, someone feels like it's an obligation to them. And it's not very healthy. Like if you look at this card up close, the Devil card, this is someone who is bound to another being. They feel bound in a situation. They feel bound in a tradition. I'm going to read off the Devil card. Someone feels a little bit bounded, a little bit bounded, a little bit bounded, a little bit bounded. So, unhealthy habits and desires can consume and control us. The devil has tempted and captured us with their false promises of wealth, power, and pleasure. The upside down pentacle, symbol of dark magic, adorns their forehead. They raise one hand in an assurance of knowledge, and the other hand holds a torch pointing at the earth and all physical things. We are blind to our chains. The devil has so skillfully misled us into their intoxicating realm. Money, sex, power, status, pleasure. You've become obsessed with superficial and fleeting desires, and it's led you down an unhealthy path. You might feel guilt and shame as you let these impulses control you. And you might hurt yourself or those around you through your selfishness. Face the harsh truth. Take the steps necessary to break your chains and seek help if you need to. Yeah. So these are about very, bad patterns. Somebody might be seeking out success in the terms of a relationship, and it's very unhealthy, but somebody is listening to their higher selves about this either person. So we're dealing with maybe a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Libra, a Cancer energy. Someone may understand that this is not for them anymore, and they're listening to their higher selves about this. And there's going to be justice coming out of this. Give me some information about the justice card. Really? Yeah, someone's going to choose to be alone, and they're going to no longer put effort into whatever this situation is. Whatever this situation is with this person, they're no longer going to put effort into it. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which is good. You're going to be able to be on your own, have a good life. Not to say this is going to be forever. You're just going to separate yourself from whatever this is. Again, this may not be even romance. You might just be dealing with someone who is a friend. You might be dealing with a family member. You might be playing out a dynamic that you had with, family members. You might be still playing out that same dynamic with those same family members right now. You had all the decisions and you still chose the wrong one, unfortunately. But you're standing your ground against this person now, which is really good. And it's because this person brings no peace. Like, you think that you thought you were gonna have like a harmonious time if you just, listen and follow through, and nope, it's not. So you're listening to your higher self, you're making the decision to leave this person, and you're gonna get justice in this situation. Some of you, again, are dealing with family members who are just toxic. Very selfish, toxic people. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is the same damn story. Some of you, you're gonna find emotional stability in leaving. That's where you're gonna find the emotional stability. I don't think there's much I can say. Is there anything else you want to say to the collective? Anything else? Damn. Yeah, somebody's carrying too much. They're carrying too much on their plate, and soon they're gonna be able to put it down, and this is going to be emotionally fulfilling in all sorts of ways. Like the Ten of Cups is like, it's the best you can get when it comes to emotional fulfillment, and somebody is going to be able to receive that. Damn, you even got healing coming out of this energy of like everything is okay. You're starting to recognize that this dynamic with this person was never okay, and you're starting to honor yourself, which I'm actually very proud of you. Honor yourself. Like, yes, you're going to be putting in whatever you planted. It's almost like you saw this coming in a sense, and you planted something, a seed or something, and you're going to reap the rewards of whatever you planted before. You may have been working on something else before you even got into this situation, and you're going to reap the rewards of working on that. There is a truth. There's also somebody has some knowledge. And my brain said to share. Somebody has some knowledge to share with others. And it's going to be about this situation as well. I think this person is going to be on a journey to showing other people the truth as well. Like, you're going to be very adamant about your journey in this, and you're going to be very adamant about other people coming to the realization that everything is not fine. Things have taken a turn for like the worst in a lot of situations, and I think because you see this situation clearly, it's going to help you be able to see the world clearly, and you're going to be able to bring that message to other people. Somebody may not have hope. But they may have lost some like hope. Could you give me more about this Knight of Cups in reverse? Give me more about this Knight of Cups in reverse. More about this Knight of Cups. More about this Knight of Cups in reverse. So it's like it's almost like somebody mentally can't move on. And so it's hard for them to have hope. You're supposed to be moving forward with the situation. That's what's going to help you. But if you mentally can't move on, you're not going to be able to get your emotions or your emotional fulfillment that you want. So if you choose to stay in the situation, nothing's coming. But all of these cards point to somebody leaving and not working on something anymore. But you have fulfillment and letting go in something that you put work into. You're gonna get your harvest. But if you choose to turn back in this journey, you're not gonna get what you want. In fact, you're gonna be walking yourself backwards in this situation. You're not gonna get what you want. Do good and keep doing good, because it's almost like you're gonna be there. You're gonna be at the finish line where you're finally realizing that things are insane. Like, the world is insane, and you spend a lot of time focusing on this, but you had to realize this wasn't working first before you realized the things around you weren't working. Yeah, this is gonna push somebody to go inward. Somebody may actually be angry and move forward in an angry way. And after this bout of like anger, this impulsiveness someone has, they're going to go inwards. And there's going to be a lot of introspection someone's going to have to do. Tell me more about the situation. Somebody's not going to want to accept anything. There's going to be another chance to have a little fun. And I'm saying that you shouldn't accept it. For some of you, there's this, revamp of the energy is coming back to convince you, and you're not accepting it. And for some of you, there's an idea that you have that you need to move forward with, and you're very hesitant to accept it. It's almost like you don't see it as valuable, and you do need to accept the idea. Whatever this idea is, this passion that you have, you're going to have to look at it from a different angle. It may not seem like a good idea at first, but it's like you got it. You had the idea, and then you were like, nah, maybe that's not a good idea. No, think about it first. Think about it. But some of y'all, it's just this person who want to give you the good, and you need to say, no, thank you. Been there, done that, and it ended in ruins. You do have a victory coming up, but it's after a heartbreak. Somebody is still going to be going through a lot of heartbreak, but you're not going to win the battle, but you are going to win the war. Whatever battle you have in this situation, you're still going to be heartbroken. It's still going to hurt. It's still going to cause you some pain, but you're going to win the war. You're going to be okay. You're going to get your hope back. You're going to have a lot of enthusiasm a little bit later. Don't worry. It's not going away. It's not being taken away from you. This person isn't going to be siphoning off your energy anymore. You're going to be in a different energy after this person, or, and this might not even be just a single person. It might be a couple of people that you had to walk away from. But there's something someone's not prepared for. Give me some information about this Nine of Wands. What do you mean they're not prepared? They're not ready. There's a battle coming, but someone's not prepared for something. They're not prepared for losing this love. Someone's not prepared. Maybe someone's underestimating how this is going to emotionally affect them. So you need to prepare yourself. If you haven't already, get yourself into therapy, or start talking to somebody. Start journaling. That also may help you, but somebody's not prepared for how much this is gonna hurt. Someone disconnects a lot from themselves. Yeah, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh God, I'm hot. So somebody is going to be healing, and it does have to deal with a decision that somebody has to make. But this might be a Gemini energy. Somebody might have Gemini placements. But again, somebody may not be prepared for how much this is going to affect them emotionally. You're still going to heal from it, but you need to actually prepare yourself. I I get this feeling that somebody's going to be trying to move on like nothing is wrong, and they're going to have moments of like breaking down, and they're going to feel really out of control, and it's because you're trying to ignore it. Like, don't ignore your pain. You need to journal, you need to talk to somebody, you need to get it out of your system. Don't spend your time ignoring your feelings. You need to nurture your feelings. You have to be very strategic. So I feel like somebody feels like they have to plan their emotional breakdowns. I mean, if that's what you have to do, if you have to be strategic in this way to let things out, then do it. Plan your emotional breakdown. Plan whatever you need to plan to get it out. Because the Seven of Swords to me is sneaking away, but the upright is sneaking away, trying to get something from steal something from somebody. But the Seven of Swords reverse for me is like planning, being strategic. Sometimes you have to sneak away. And that may be what you have to do with this person. You may have to actually sneak away. You may think that you can just leave this situation and it'll be fine, but you may have to sneak away. But you also need to plan out, not plan out, but be aware that if you keep stuffing your emotions down, it's gonna come up in moments where it might be embarrassing, or where it affects you even more. I'm not worried about the embarrassment, but maybe y'all are worried about being embarrassed. Yeah. This may happen at times that you're not expecting it. I keep hearing like it may cost you something. So you need to make sure you're journaling, make sure you're sitting with yourself. And I mean, for me personally, I talk it out. Like, I don't give a shit. When I'm by myself, nobody's here, I talk it out with myself. I have a conversation with myself. I go through the motions with myself. I let myself feel the feelings, pour it out, feel it in my tummy, feel it in my body, so I can be rid of the emotions. And someone needs to allow themselves to do this, because it's going to pop up at moments where you don't expect it. You may run into somebody that you have to be you have not cordial. Yeah, you have to be cordial with somebody in a work environment. Somebody may say something that triggers you, and it might come up in a very bad way. So you need to prepare yourself for this. It may seem like nothing, but it is something for you. It is emotionally very disturbing for you. So don't forget, it's okay. It's okay to feel your feelings, friend. It's okay to feel your feelings. You're going to get your energy back. You're going to pop right on back up. We got the Knight of Wands and we got the Page of Wands. You're going to have a lot of spirit. Maybe that's why you don't think it's affecting you, because it seems like you bounce right back. But don't ignore your feelings, because you're able to bounce back from some things. Yes, keep moving forward. Somebody might be moving. There's somebody who might be interested in going into the field of teaching or going back to school. Either way, you're going to want to collaborate, and that's going to be very good for you, very good for the collective. And again, I said that somebody has a message to tell others. You're going to be telling your story. So you might be collaborating with others to even write a book about whatever you went through. But I feel like a lot of y'all are so distant from these emotions. You're so distant. And that may be because a lot of the cup cards that you have are upside down. And the ones that you don't have upside down are ones that you're walking away from. Like, you're very distant from your feelings. I feel like there's a lot of swords cards. Like, somebody thinks a lot. Somebody's mostly in their brain about a lot of things. But you also do have a lot of passion in places too. It's just that when it comes to heart feelings or emotions, you're not very good at accepting your emotions, accepting your feelings. I think once you're able to start journaling, and don't just journal, go back and read them. Go back and read your journals, your journal entries. I think that's going to help you sort things out for yourself. And then you're going to be able to move forward with this business venture of making your book, telling your story. Somebody even might, again, like I said, move. You might be moving out of the state, out of the country. There was a lot of imbalance when it came to the decision that you had to make, but you're also going to be healing. Unfortunately, it's going to take you some time to get back into your emperor energy. I feel like this, whoever this is, you have a face. Somebody has a face. They use that face and they don't really let themselves feel a lot of things because you don't want to break down. But I think you're going to have moments of breaking down, and so that you won't actually break down and won't be able to be functional. But there is a partnership coming for you with this 3 of coins as well. You got a 2 of cups over the 3 of coins. So you do have a partnership coming up. You do have something that you're going to be working towards. And it's going to be very beneficial to you. It's also going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you as well. But don't let whatever going on fuck this up. That's what I'm hearing. I'm seeing that, like, you're going to be writing this. It's going to be very intense for you, but you don't want to let your holding in of your emotions affect what's going on here in this new transition, because you're going to be expressing yourself. You're going to be working with someone. Some of you guys might go into like art. Whatever you're doing, don't let these feelings that you have bottled up affect you. You need to release them. And if going into art is going to help you release those feelings, do that. You have to find some avenue to release those feelings. You can't just have those feelings pent up in your body. Like, it will make you sick. So you have to find a way to release it. Even dancing is a form of releasing energy. Dancing is a form of releasing. When you're angry, sometimes you gotta hum, sometimes you gotta sing, sometimes you gotta move your hips, move your body. Do something to release all that negative energy. You know what's funny is I was just thinking of the 3 of Cups, because I was like, what card in my head? I was like, what card represents dancing for me? And I'm like, the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups reminds me of like going out with your friends, having a sip of, wine or something, or like getting some shots and dancing, going to a club. That's what that reminds me of. And yes, like the 3 of Cups. Go out and dance. Do something that's gonna get this energy out. Do something that's gonna make you happy. Like, you gotta release these feelings. And you might even surprise yourself when you're out and about with other people. You might end up sitting in a corner crying a little bit, because you need to release these feelings. This energy needs to come out of you. You just have it stagnant in your body, because it's like you keep trying to move forward. And I get that you're trying to, go along with your emperor energy. Things are going to change around for you. It's going to come around. I don't know what I'm going to put here. I'm going to put it sideways. But you have a lot of things coming for you. You have gifts coming for you. You have little ideas coming from you. You have little stability coming for you. Like, you have things coming your way. But you also have to take care of yourself when it comes to your emotions. Like, this is the first one. These 2 are the first ones I think I've seen that are cups cards that are upright. And the other ones aren't about. The other ones are about walking away, making the right decision, or not accepting something. Like, these are the 2 that is like, oh, these are good. This one is like, you got to be careful. This one is like, you got to walk away. And this one is like, don't accept it. So you have some emotions in here. It's probably buried under the logic and under the authority that you want to have in your life. But you have to take care of your emotions too. That's very important. Take care of yourself. But the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Oh, that's too many cards. I feel like these are too many. Okay. All right. So some of you, if you choose not to heal, and it's not even choosing not to heal. If you choose not to see things for what it is, if you choose not to allow yourself to feel these emotions and transform, if you don't choose the transformation is upright. If you don't choose the transformation, you're not going to get your wish fulfillment. And in fact, what some of you might do is turn to drinking and turn to distractions, so that you won't actually have to go through this. You're gonna have to go through the night of the, they call it the night of the soul. I just heard that, the night of the soul or some shit. You're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to allow yourself to feel your emotions, and you have to be patient with yourself, because it's not a one day you get to have all your feelings and you're fine. This is gonna be a long process that you're gonna have to go through, and it is okay. You gotta allow yourself to feel your emotions. If you don't do it, you don't have to. Like I tell everybody, you don't gotta take my advice. You know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be fine. That sounds terrible. I'm not trying to tease you or nothing. At the end of the day, you ain't gotta take my advice, baby. You do whatever you want. Do whatever your heart desires. But if you want a good result, then you're gonna have to listen to your body, listen to yourself. That doesn't mean drinking yourself into oblivion so you can't feel it, or smoking your life away so that you won't be able to feel those emotions. You have to do something with the energy. You have to. And sometimes you have to sit with those feelings. Let them come up. Cry, dance, sing, hum. Do something besides try to ignore it. Ignoring it is not going to make it go away. It's not. That's the only thing I really see that you need to be warned about. Other than that, you're going to be walking away and you're going to do it very gracefully. The only thing I worry about is that, you know, if somebody pops back up, just tell them no, which I think you're going to do. I think you don't like to be embarrassed, and I think that's really smart. Don't let people embarrass you. That's embarrassing your inner child. Don't embarrass yourself dealing with somebody. You have a lot of pride in yourself, and I like that about you. I really do. The only thing I don't like is that you don't allow yourself to feel the emotions the way that you need to feel them. You don't allow yourself to feel them, and you're somebody that you need to let your emotions come out. Don't wait until you're angry. You might fuck up a deal that you got going on if you wait until you're angry to feel your feelings. You're going to end up in a very unstable position if you put off your feelings to the point where the only time you feel them is if you're angry. I feel like somebody really is giving off like Aries energy. Like you're a boss and you know you need to get shit together. Like you're not afraid to do things on your own. You're very stable in who you are, but you act like things don't affect you when they really do. You pretend like they don't affect you, or you value like stoicism, where like somebody is like very it's not that they're not affected by it, but like they give off this energy as they don't care. And you do care. That's why you be having these moments when nobody's looking. I mean, you feel like you gotta collect yourself and like move on. Like 1, 2, 3. Okay. Like no. Sometimes it's good for you to just sit in those feelings. Feel them, journal, dance, sing. You gotta feel your feelings. You gotta feel your feelings. You can't let your feelings overwhelm you and make decisions for your life. Alright, is there anything else you want to tell the collective before I go? Before we exit out? Nothing else? Nothing else? Alright, that one kind of came out. Some of you are going to feel trapped. Some of you might feel trapped, but I just want to let you know that you're going to be able to escape this situation if you follow your feelings. Feel what you need to feel and feel your way out of it. What you're going to have to do, because you feel like there's no way out, you can't do nothing. Yes, you can. You're going to have to feel your way out of it. If you walk to the side, you can walk this way, you might get cut. You see this water? Feel your way through the feelings. You're going to be good. I promise you. I hope you heed my warnings. It seems like you got a good head on your shoulder. You just got to stop downplaying feelings and stop acting like feelings are the worst thing to have. Alright guys, well, I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one.